Ladies and gents, we finally have the official Paradox Junction gameplay trailer. Now, this is posted on YouTube. This is the official. The one we covered a few days ago, it was actually leaked by Xbox, so it wasn't actually the real one. Plus, we can kind of see it a little bit better. That thing was super blurry. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and click play. Let's watch it. We'll talk about it, and then we'll get into the Season 2 Reloaded blog post of this whole Zombies update. Let's do it.
I gave y'all too long a leash, and I surely paid for that kindness. Now park your ass here where time eats its own tail, and I'll clean up the mess you made.
Time travel is impossible. Temporal paradoxes do not allow for it.
There's old school, and then there is very old school. Who's up for a road trip?
Say auf Wiedersehen to the now, everyone.
Where the fuck are we?
When the fuck are we?
The dogs glow here, just like back home. Be free!
You think maybe we should help him? I don't know.
There it is. All right, Paradox Junction. It comes out March 11th. Pretty freaking sweet. Okay, I'm actually pretty excited for this map. Now, I know there's a lot of bad things, right? A lot of people are saying about this. But in general, I am pretty excited. There's one thing I wanted to look at because we did see quite a few things. Now, a lot of the stuff I'm not really going to cover right now because we literally just covered most of these other things. But I want to cover this right here. Hold on, let me zoom in. Where is it? It was just literally on the frame. Let's just click play again, and then we can just pause it right here. There it is. So right there we see the old CDC zombie back from Black Ops 2, which is pretty cool. That's definitely going to be pretty sweet. Then we do also have the OG electric trap, which is going to be cool. But we've already kind of seen a lot of this in the other trailers, so I'm not really going to sit here and talk about it too much. Let's go ahead and get into the blog post about what's actually coming on March 11th for Black Ops 7 Zombies. All right, here we have it, folks. This is what we got. So we're going to cover a lot of the zombie stuff. We're not really going to dive too much into like endgame and multiplayer. If you want to read those, by all means, you guys can go ahead and just look up the Season 2 Reloaded patch notes and you guys can find it. But right here, we can actually see the roadmap. Now, we really can't enlarge it too much, but we can obviously see Paradox Junction. We can see a new mode. It's not letting, well, I can inspect it, but that doesn't really do me no justice. But we're going to catch up on a lot of this stuff whenever we go down. Plague Hounds, Blundergat, okay. Paradox Junction, we can see Caltheris being put in Endgame, which, Endgame's kind of just like everything from God Zombies into the open world aspect. But let's go ahead and find these zombies here. 7 Zombies Season 2 Reloaded. New round-based zombies map. After losing 2 of his Shadow Smiths, the Warden traps the crew in a temporal prison. Fight through a surreal, seemingly inescapable time loop, seeking any means possible to escape the Warden's grasp. New enemy and wonder weapon. Okay, we know we're going to get the Rad Hound, which is pretty much the Plague Hound, a fast-moving threat that detonates in radioactive clouds of death. Then we're also getting the Blundergat upgrade to the Sundergat. The Blundergat can be upgraded to. The Sundergat to rip souls free, unleash charges, Unleash charged purges or fire a focused exile beam that tears through anything in its path. Okay, so that's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to be able to shoot a beam. For some reason, I'm kind of thinking like dark flare-ish. That's kind of what my mind's going to. New features. Paradox Junction brings back the electroshock trap, crackling coils that stun and sear the undead. Loot cysts, expect loot cysts to burst with helpful items, right? You shoot them, they open up. Drop maybe a piece of salvage, randomized perk machines across timelines, and a main quest packed with XP and rewards. Cursed ups the challenge, and there are new pack punch camos to unlock. So that's interesting. So if we have randomized perk machines, then there would be no Wonder Fizz. Personally, if this is in the game, which it is, it's what they're saying is, I don't want a Wonder Fizz machine because That wouldn't be cool, in my opinion. From Score Streak and Paradox Junction events. Season 2 Reloaded adds the Lockshot Score Streak, a smart pistol that marks and eliminates enemies or eliminates multiple targets in a single pull, plus the Turncoat Gobblegum to charm nearby zombies into temporary allies. Weekly challenges, event pass rewards, and more will round out the dead offerings. And don't worry, it ain't your time. Caltheris may be free, but the crew's fate is anything but certain. Dragged beneath the sands of Mars and stranded beyond time, they now operate under the Warden's watchful eye. Seems folk need reminding who's the boss around here. So we can obviously see that. That's the trailer we just watched. Okay, Paradox Junction, where time becomes a loop. After the initial terror and bewilderment subsides, Paradox Junction seems to be a purgatorial pit stop where the Warden's influence is strong enough to extend outward, manipulating time itself. Secrets of the past and portents of the future combine into two variants of the same hellscape. Okay, wait. Secrets of the past and of the future combine into two variants of the same hellscape. So there's only two? We thought there was going to be three. This is interesting. As you explore Paradox Junction, you'll be flitting between the past intact and a possible future obliterated. Throughout a match, you can move between these worlds automatically via round progression or via a cracked golden portal if you have the essence to spend to warp time manually. That's interesting. So you can just do it without a problem. So it doesn't matter. That's part of the map. It doesn't require a big Easter egg step. I kind of like that. Paradox Junction, new enemy, Rat Hounds. Okay, Plague Hounds. That's what they are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to dive in too much to that. Paradox Junction, Wonder Weapons, Blundergat, and Sundergat. Okay. If you've previously mowed down mobs of the dead, wink wink, you may be well versed with the brutal quadruple-barreled firepower available from this ornate and archaic Omni shotgun. In its initial form, the Blundergat rips the undead apart with uncanny ease. In its entirely new upgraded Sundergat form, the Wonder Weapon's projectiles become so potent that otherworldly blunderbuss can blast the souls right out of enemies. Blundergat offensive capabilities. Think of the Blundergat as a potent shotgun with 4 barrels. A single shot fires all barrels, with pellets blasting out in a horizontal spread rather than a radial one. I cannot speak today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Just massive. The ammo reserves are impressive, and the critical multiplier is potent. Pack a punch the weapon and watch as the damage multiplier soars even more. Okay, so we can kind of see a little bit of this. So right here we got the Sundergat Soul Wrencher. Although zombies are undead, soulless beings, they are empowered by an energy that enables them to stagger, shamble, maul, and devour. The Sundergat wrenches this energy out of foes it strikes in a blast more powerful than the basic Blundergat. So pretty much it's just going to shoot like a massive shot, probably at once, and yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be. Sundergat and Sunderpurge. Instead of normal firing, you can choose to expend additional ammunition, charge the weapon, building up a blast with an additional conical area of effect, which in addition to normal and soul expelling damage, has the added benefit of knocking down zombies struck by it. Okay, that seems good. For sure. I don't know how well it's going to work. I mean, you got to charge the weapon, so I'm guessing there's probably a bit of an overheat system with it, but we'll just have to see. The electroshock trap, that's definitely going to be pretty cool whenever that comes out. It's simple as just the OG trap, like in Verrucht and stuff. Paradox Junction, Loot Sis. These you pretty much interact with, shoot them, whatever it is. And revolting sacks of pulsating skin-like substance seems to wrinkle and spasm, occasionally spewing out a glowing, irritated fluid. Some appear to have a mouth, though. That's hopefully just a trick of the light. Okay. That's actually a cool little picture. I'm excited for this map. I am. I know a lot of you guys aren't, but I am. Paradox Junction, randomized perk placement. We got Elemental Pop, Speed, Dead Shot, Mule Kick, Quick Revive, Jug, Vulture's Aid, and Wisp T. Ooh, it's like the OG. Time-bending tribulations even extend to the perk machines you encounter across Paradox Junction. At the start of each match, each predetermined machine location in the past and future variants of Nuketown spawns a random machine, with the exception of Quick Revive. Missing a perk machine, then seek their Wonder Fizz for the full selection. Ah, that's so lame. I mean, it's cool, and you can kind of expect that to be in the game. I mean, we got the Wonder Fizz, but I don't know, man. That kind of sucks because it's round 20, right? And this is a big map for us. It's a map part of the actual, like, big sense of the game of all the DLCs, and it definitely isn't going to be hard to reach round 20 on this map. So, me personally, I think it would have been cool if they would have just left it with just your randomized perk. But then again, you know, you might not get certain perks and it might suck for you. So I get it, but I think it would have been cooler if maybe they extended it to like round 30. Whereas other maps, Ashes of the Dam solo, you just got to reach around 20 and you can just get all the perks. So realistically, for a player like myself, I don't need to buy perks in the game. I just wait for the Wonder Fizz, buy them all at once. That is it. I don't have to hear no jingles, none of that stuff, which don't always help, right? That doesn't always help the game. The main quest for Paradox Junction becomes available when the map releases, with Season 2 reloaded on March 11th. Complete the main quest to earn the following: a new Blundergat Wonder Weapon skin, calling card and 10,000 XP, complete Paradox Junction Mastery Challenges for another calling card and 5,000 XP, obtain the Intel audio logs documents, and then get a third calling card and 10,000 XP. Players who complete the main quest before directed mode arrives for this map will also earn a unique calling card variant. We already kind of know what that is from Black Ops 6. So this is interesting, and I've seen a few people talk about this, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this, you know, in the past few days, actually. But a lot of people refer to this map as Black Ops 7's Tomb, right? The Tomb was an interesting map. People just said they made it just to kind of put something out there so people could play. I don't really know. But onto this, we are getting the same exact rewards that we got for just the Tomb, right? If that kind of makes sense, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much the same rewards. In the Tomb, we got an Ice Staff skin. Same thing, calling card, XP, all that stuff. Directed mode, calling card, beat it before it. So that kind of, you know, I don't want to say that makes it that, because I'm actually excited for this map, but that does kind of help that out a little bit for a lot of people. This is a dope picture, by the way. With no guidance at all, along with a limited HUD and starting pistol, you're able to uncover further secrets while hunting down new cursed relics after completing the map's main quest. I'm a little worried, though. I know we got a lot more to cover, but this map doesn't seem big at all. Like, this actually seems really small. I mean, yeah, there's two different versions of the map, but from what I've seen so far and what we've all kind of seen, that's it. Whereas, like, say, Alpha Omega, you know, there was the underground. And obviously, it isn't just the two houses on Nuketown. There's actually more down the road, like Alpha Omega. But one thing about Alpha Omega that made it bigger was the bunker, right? Being able to go down there. And this doesn't say nothing about it, so it kind of just says that it does not exist, if that kind of makes sense. Further investigations into the Paradox Junction may yield a new selection of Pack-a-Punch camos to unlock. Examples are shown above, and some are downright devilish to obtain. Remember, you can opt to cover your weapons. Okay, yeah. I don't see any pack camos. Okay, we can see all that, though. Okay. Let's see. New support equipment. Score streak equipment. Unlocked via a weekly challenge. Lock shot mid-season. That's the pistol we kind of talked about a little bit. A sleek smart pistol that locks onto multiple targets when you ADS. Single trigger pull kills all locked targets in quick succession. That's pretty cool. I don't know how good it'll be. See, like, this is the other parts of the maps right here, as you guys can see. This is kind of like a different part of Nuketown. Like, say, to the left of Richtofen would be the big houses. Kind of a little bit of glimpse of that. New Gobblegum Turncoat. We've kind of read a little bit about this. It basically just turns zombies into friendly companions. Zombies-related events. Paradox Junction Zombies event. I'm hyped for that. Hopefully it works. Earn a variety of Gobblegums and theme rewards, including a weapon charm, weapon blueprint emblem, and 2 weapon camos, 1 animated, where your high score playing Paradox Junction determines your standing. Here's what you can expect to earn. What we just read. I mean, really. Right, Wonder Bar, Raindrop, Support Group, Modified Chaos, Wall Power, Quacknarok, and Turncoat. Then we got the Weapon Camo, Citizens, which is animated, and Outreach, which isn't. Emblem, Welcome Home, Weapon Charm, Ned McNuke, Weapon Blueprint, Test Site for the Javik 45 SMG. Additional events to earn rewards in. Weekly challenges, earn the Lockshot Score Streak, the MXR-17. Conversion for the MX-17 AR, and the Necro Blight Blueprint for the Maddox BF, or RFB AR. Counter Skies event pass. Yeah, that's a paid thing. We're not going to talk about that. That isn't a lot. Now, there's something I'm not understanding here. I've heard people talk about there's no elites in this map. And to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen anything. But I will say we have skipped over a little bit, right? Blenching the entire disease, foul minions of the warden can be quelled with quick thinking and rapid firing, but they leave behind a dangerous radioactive explosion on death. No, that isn't it exactly. That camo is pretty cool. That must be a Pack-a-Punch camo. Nothing here. So, yeah, we don't have any pictures of any elites. And I'm not saying like, oh, we need a new elite or there's not an elite, but signs are pointing to there isn't one. Like in these images, there is absolutely nothing of an elite, and usually they do show that, right? They show it in an image at least a little bit to kind of show you. We can see double tap right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm excited for this map. I am worried though. Like, here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that if they do another month and a half, 2 months between maps, this could be a problem because yeah, this map has plenty of size, but to me, the different versions of the maps have to be completely different. They can't just be the same thing, different colors, different shade, different noises, things like that, you know? To me, it has to be like way harder, right? Or something else, just completely different to kind of keep it interesting. But again, I'm not hating. I love this game. I am super excited for this map. I loved Alpha Omega. I loved Black Ops 2 Nuketown Zombies, and I'm sure as hell probably going to love this map because I just love Nuketown. But I am not oblivious to the things that are wrong in this game. There are a lot of things that definitely need fixed. There are a lot of things that definitely need changed, and there are a lot of things that need to be brought to light, especially with the zombies community. But I'm hyped about the CDC dude right there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this inside of the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about the blog post, the new map, everything coming. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good day. Have a good night. Peace.